hope you guys are feeling extra frisky today because we got something big for you. It's been quite some time since we have taken a gander upon the happenings of our favorite mind inside a mind. One of my favorite pastimes, one of my favorite ways to spend my free time is taking a deep dive inside the mind of inside a mind. And then once we're inside the mind of inside the mind, we can truly see what is inside the mind of inside a mind. This supermarket is hiding something. Not on my watch. I'll find it.
This
I'm great
Omega
at finding
Mart video
things.
is proudly sponsored by Hunter Killer, the monthly subscription box set that lets you solve fictional murder cases. Fun.
Can I get a
Each
real
box
murder
including
case?
items from this dimension.
I'll put an innocent man.
You can find yourself down the rabbit hole as a detective with your friends.
Nice,
It's
man.
family fun
Real
with
fucking
realistic
nice.
police reports, autopsy results, and physical evidence relating to the missing
My
individual.
God, it's got a
I'm a
nut
celebrity,
stain.
and I endorse this product. I'm currently investigating the Blair Witch version. Its main story features a young boy going missing in the Burkittsville forest, and it's up to you to rummage through the demonic
He's not
possessions
reading a
sent
script.
in your container.
This is
to
off
find out
the
what
dome.
happened.
He's freestyling.
Perfect for game night with the kids. Each box is shipped out monthly to your door.
Hell yeah,
but you don't-
kids! Fuck Monopoly! We have an our family game night solving brutal homicides. Let's
have to
go!
wait that long. You can easily order the next one whenever you want. Hunter Killer goes by your own pace. So, appease the gods today and visit hunterkiller.com/inside a mind to get 20% off
Use
your
code
first box
Inside a
by
Mind if
using
you're
the
trying to
promo
get
code
inside some
Inside a
minds.
Mind. Again, make sure to use code Inside a Mind for 20%
Use the
off.
code. It's a bargain. It's a steal. 20%?
I have 2 boxes. Good old tattooed chicken right there. Whale song made from
What is-
blubber, apparently. I got some...
What is this?
I have 2 boxes. Good old tattooed chicken right there. Whale...
Tattoo? No, we're not skipping past that. What the hell is a tattooed chicken? Dude, British people put the weirdest things in cans, bro. I shouldn't even be shocked.
Whale song made from blubber.
Whale song deodorant. Lord knows I need
got
some of that.
Corn plenty? You like this unboxing? It's great, isn't it? Hey.
What?
Some nasty plastic. This
It's a
is
scam. I got scammed. What happened to my corn poppies?
It's great, isn't it? Hey. Some nasty plastic. This is me, live on Twitch, opening up some of the most ridiculous products I purchased from this shopping center known as Omega Mart. Located at Area 15 in Las Vegas, Nevada, Omega Mart first appeared to be just a regular supermarket with some strange products that you could purchase. But even the commercials online were suggesting that there was something about this place that wasn't natural.
Did y'all catch that?
Strange products that you could purchase. But even the commercials online were suggesting that there was something about
He
this
took the
place that
egg
wasn't
out of his mouth and put it into the container. That is terrorism.
natural. Multiple adverts scattered across the internet, one featuring an active phone number that you could call regarding lemons.
This is an important message for customers who have recently purchased Omega Mart lemons. Some customers have confused Omega Mart lemons with lemons. For that, we're sorry. Please return this
Imagine confusing lemons with lemons, dude. Imagine being that dumb.
product to Omega Mart immediately. Or for
Like, how do you-
assistance, please call the number on your screen. For your safety,
Why does everything
this
keep
product has
looking
been
at me?
removed from our shelves and will be carefully disposed of. Omega Mart thanks you for your continued trust.
And
It's
if
comforting.
you called the number to return your lemons, you'd get this.
Thank you for calling Omega Mart, the #1 supermarket in the world. If you're calling about Omega Mart lemons, press 1. If you're calling about Omega Mart orange drink, press 2.
Why is it? Seems like they got a long list of recalls,
You
bro.
or a loved one has been recently exposed to Omega Mart brand lemons. Please return them to your local Omega Mart store or dispose of them safely in a lead container, buried a minimum of 5 feet below the ground and 3 miles from any known water source. Use of earplugs is strongly advised. Omega Mart thanks you for your continued trust.
We trapping banshees, dude? What is this?
A quick Google of Omega Mart will help you find their official website, featuring some of the products that I later purchased for the
Where corn? This is wild. We're not skipping past this.
featuring
Where corn is born.
some of the products that I later purchased for the unboxing stream. One item includes
What did that say? Did that say nut-free
the
nuts?
official website, featuring some
Those
of the products
nut-free
that I
nuts?
later purchased for the
Nut-free salted peanuts. That's how I like my nuts. Dude, I love my nuts nut-free.
unboxing stream.
Can't be
One
having
item
that, can't be
includes
having the nut.
Definitely not butter air freshener spray, with a description angrily shouting who told you this was butter. There's the tattooed chicken stashed in a can, which is pretty self-explanatory, and also another product known as the Experience Tube, which is pretty much a giant
What the
sock
hell
with 2
is-
holes, one for your head and the other for your friends, so you can begin a conversation in this magical tube.
It works! The experience tube is kinda working.
Dude, if I put that on my... Let me
I don't
just
even
not.
know if you can see me.
It's still too small. That's all I'm
Exploring
saying.
this place further will lead you to another website.
What are these?
I
Dude,
don't even know if you can see me.
Exploring this
what are these
place
products?
further will lead
What is the... Wrap stingers.
you to another website called Dramcorp, a company that claims to be the founders of Omega Mart and are experimenting with some highly advanced technology beyond our understanding. They have an employees
They got
login
Cheetos?
page, but there isn't really a password. In fact, you can just smack your head against the keyboard and it will instantly grant you access. Not much information can be found here other than the site telling you that you can get an Omega Mart ID card if you visit the location yourself. And so, that's what many people did to find out more.
Hey, you.
I'm surprised. See, I'm shocked seeing this guy's even outside, dude. That's...
All
Wow.
Carpetbagger here, coming to you live.
It's a what bagger?
Hey, you. All Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West. More specifically, Las Vegas, Nevada. And even more specifically than that, we are at Area 15.
One YouTuber known as the Carpetbagger traveled to the location in late February,
The
shortly after its
Carpetbagger.
opening.
All right, and we are officially in.
What is Area 15? Right? Is that like Area 51, but instead of aliens, it's just a bunch of like crackheads?
Omega Mart. Check this out.
Lomega! Dispassion fruit. I need some of that, bro.
New car flavor, Lomega. Oh, you can see the different varieties of cola. Miracle liquid, bog water. There is so much to look at.
Do they have one that
losing my
brings
mind already.
happiness?
After exploring the location and seeing many of the strange products being sold,
The fuck is this? This is the tattoo chicken? Why he kind of drippy though? Hold on, dude. Those roses are kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. These guys got like an alien invasion going on. They ain't really inked up. Foul play.
one employee overhears that he likes alternate realities, and so they suggest to go and grab a drink at the cooler.
All right, so to go get a drink. See the soda.
She seems very oddly chipper.
We're here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're heading into the cooler. And you can see the sodas. are distorting
What is?
around us.
We've just been transported.
Where are we? I guess this is the manager's office.
Typical managers not doing any work.
A bunch of books on Area 51. Yeah, Jackalope up there.
Suddenly, this person is no longer in a supermarket,
What
but
is-
in an area of the building that we didn't even know existed.
Dude, is this Chuck E. Cheese?
Oh my. Oh my.
I feel like I'm in Guardians of the Galaxy and I've crash landed.
As you may have already guessed, this isn't a regular supermarket. In fact, the company that is claiming
I
to
don't know,
be
man. Nothing seems out of the ordinary for me. Seems pretty standard, dude. What? Your local grocery store doesn't have a secret portal to another dimension?
the founders of
That's
the
what you get for living in Texas, bro. Maybe you should live in a better state.
store isn't
crazy.
real either. The whole thing is created by a company known as Meow Wolf, and their goal was to create
Meow Wolf! We got one of those in Denver, bro! Can I pull up to the Omega Mart? Say less, dude. Say what? You know, I just realized everything in this store is like messed up. What about the condom aisle? What's the deal? I don't even want to find out. I don't even want to think
ultimate
about what we
reality
got.
for you to explore.
Don't even want to think
from,
about it.
You know, open world action games, adventure games. Grand Theft Auto is probably a good example. You know, you can play the storylines, or you can just like mess around in the world. You know, and we like giving people that optionality, because a lot of people just want to go in there and they just want to take pictures, and that's totally fine. You know,
This is the
Or, like, if
guy.
you're-
Look it, dude. This is the face of an evil mastermind who's created a world of his own, bro. This is the face.
if you're a younger kid, if you're like 5 or 6 years old and you're not into reading a bunch of material, you just want to run around and treat it like a playground, you know?
This is Vince Kadlebeck, the founder of Meow Wolf,
Shout out
which is
Vince.
an art installation company that has been wanting to break the norm of the art industry and tell interesting stories throughout the projects they make. I recently got an interview with Vince to talk about Omega Mart and the history of Meow Wolf.
We rented a space and we all met in a living room and we all said like, all right, do you want to start an art collective? And so, you know, I called that first meeting, and at the end of the meeting, we decided, yes, we're all into it. And we decided to like give ourselves a name. And so we put a bunch of words in one hat and a bunch of words in another hat and started pulling out combinations of words. And that's where Meow Wolf came from.
It also turned out this wasn't the
Bro, she off 2 Park 30s. That's crazy.
first time Meow
You have no idea what's in store. That's an understatement. I still don't know what my life has for me, bro. It's just nothing but...
A couple of our founders,
It's all
Emily
downhill.
Montoya and Benji Geary, and
Dude, that girl
myself,
behind him, kind of thick.
we were all talking in the kitchen, and Benji said, I would really love to do a grocery store at some point. And we were just dreaming about this like grocery store. Like, what if we did like an actual grocery store and we were able to fill an entire grocery store with stuff? Of course, we didn't have money. We didn't have any way to do that. We didn't have a real space. But the two of them ended up taking this idea to the Meow Wolf group and doing it in the warehouse space that we had. And it was like sort of this grungy, otherworldly, like garage sale is really what it felt like. You know, you
So
walked
I
into-
know my life isn't threatened by otherworldly extraterrestrial beings, interdimensionally traveling demons, bro. So you're telling me this is all just a giant art piece? My life isn't at risk whatsoever, bro.
space,
Kind
and
of
there was things
disappointing.
like, you know,
Where's the adventure?
shelving that we pulled out of dumpsters or that we got donated to us.
I'm trying to
There
get
was a bunch of,
chased
like,
by a
you know,
psycho.
gallons of milk that were filled with like multicolored fluorescent liquid, boxes that were scribbled on, like cereal boxes that were scribbled on. And yeah, we called it Omega Mart and opened Omega Mart in 2009. And I probably like honestly, like 15 people came to the show, like total for like over the course of 2 months. But that was sort of the first iteration of Omega Mart. We always really loved it as an idea, as a concept, but we never had the capacity to like really deliver on the concept.
Even though the first project wasn't a success, it was only 3 years later, in 2012.
You know what I think? I don't think this is a real grocery store. I think that this is a fake grocery store, and it is just a ruse. It is just a show put on by a bunch of people, and it's not a real grocery store. That's what I think. See, I told you I was gonna find. They were hiding something. I was gonna find it, and I think I found it. I don't think this is a real grocery store.
That they decided to give the project another try.
Fast forward 3 years and get to 2012, and in 2012 we ended up renting a space in a strip mall, and so we had like a legitimate like commercial strip mall space, and so we decided to do Omega Mart again. And this time we raised some money from a foundation, actually the Burning Man Foundation, so Black Rock Art Foundation. And we ended up working in the Santa Fe Public Schools, and we worked with a bunch of kids. And we kind of turned it into like a media literacy curriculum where we worked with kids on developing products, but in a way that was like tongue in cheek. So it's like we wanted them to learn about how marketing was, manipulative, and how marketing was over the top, and we wanted them to become the producer of the goods rather than, kids are always just the consumer.
Nice, you have the kids. This is a violation of child labor laws, dude. I don't care.
So we wanted them to become the producer of goods. And that was awesome. We worked with like 2,000 kids and ended up producing like a ton of different products that we then lined the shelves with in the strip mall, and opened Omega Mart again. And this time we started to do like more branding and like, coupons in the local newspaper. And we staged this entire like fake protest for people who like didn't want Omega Mart in town, like, people who didn't want the big box store in town. And we opened it as if it was a real grocery store. And so it was really funny because like the first day that we opened, there was a bunch of people standing outside, sitting in line outside, wanting to get in there and shop. But it was just.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine leaving your house at 5 a.m., standing in line outside of this brand new grocery store for 3 hours, thinking that you about to pick up some groceries for the fam? Then you walk in there and then you see that it's nothing but a bunch of rocks and spoiled milk with food coloring, dude. Could you imagine? Now you gotta come home empty-handed, you've got no groceries, your kids are starving, your husband's drunk again, now he's mad because you don't have any food left to bring him and cook him meals, bro. Dude, that just causes a whole other slew of problems, dude.
Practical joke. And
they
so
really,
that one was like, that
they
one was
really
cool.
out here causing divorces, bro. That's insane.
And we had a cash register, and like, we got a lot of people coming through the door for that show.
But despite the fun they had, Meow Wolf slowly went dormant for a few years, due to the projects not making a profit, and real life getting in the way.
What was a passion project in our 20s had become like this really tough obligation. We wanted to keep the Meow Wolf dream alive, but it was just too taxing on our lives. We worked day jobs, and then once we got off of our job, we'd go and do Meow Wolf stuff, and it just became too much. And so everybody was kind of going their separate ways, and we hadn't met for like years, for like a couple years. Nobody had come to meetings, and the Meow Wolf name had sort of just been dormant, other than some music shows and some parties that we were throwing. But, we hadn't done a show in a long time, an exhibition in a long time. And so I basically said like, look, I want to keep the dream alive, and I really think we need to do a permanent exhibition. We need to do a large scale, like true production. And so the first place to start with that is to try to find a space. You don't know, you need to know where you're going to do something in order to like actually get the gears turning. So we kind of went on a hunt around Santa Fe and found this old bowling alley that had been derelict for like 7 years.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be a lot more exciting and a lot more intense. I thought my ass was gonna be on the edge of my seat, dude.
And
not gonna lie.
Walked through it, and it was
we
like,
solved the mystery. It's not a real grocery store.
30,000 square feet. There's
You're welcome for that.
It used to be a bowling alley, so like families are used to going there, and it was like a perfect building. But we didn't have any money. The real estate broker was like, "How much money do you have, Vince?" And I said, "None." And they said, "How much money does Meow Wolf have?" And I said, "None." And so he said, "Okay, well, write down the names of like every person you know who might be able to buy this building." And one of those names on my list was George R.R. Martin.
Yes, you heard it correctly.
George
R.R. Martin,
that's the one guy!
the man behind Game of Thrones, had a part to play in the success of
And
Meow
I like how you just know him. Like, you just happen to know a Hollywood director for one of the biggest HBO shows to ever be produced, bro. You just happen to know that.
I knew him because he hired me as a marketing director for a movie theater that he owns. And so I had met him there, and like, I just shot him an email sort of out of nowhere. I just said, "Hey, George, there's this building in the center of town, and I think we would do something really cool with it if you bought it. If you bought it and rented it to us, we would do something really cool with it." And I told him, I was like, "There's a house, there's a family that lives in this house. We're gonna actually build the house, and then there's gonna be these secret passageways inside of the house that then lead into other dimensions." And he was just like sold.
And so, Meow Wolf began their first big project in Santa Fe. It was called House of Eternal Return. If you visit this place in Santa Fe, you will enter a house that belongs to the Selig family, which is currently under quarantine because something happened there, and it's up to you to figure out the events that unfolded. The official website, known as the Charter.
I'll tell you what happened. A crackhead with a spoon, armed with an old spoon, broke in through the upstairs window and went on a rampage. That's what happened.
Gives you video.
They're all brutally slaughtered, and they're buried in the backyard behind the shed. So that's what it is, bro. And he's been eating the food in their fridge and shit in their toilet without flushing. That's what happened. I didn't even need to go when I solved it, bro. Look at me. That's crazy.
Including the family hamster that may or may not be a spy.
You come into the living room, everything to this point is very normal. Once you get to the dining room, you really get a sense like, okay, something's not quite right.
This is where the family ended up breaking their universe. So there's a lot of subtle things that let you know that something huge happened here. We have the ripples on the ceiling. You have that.
After 18 months of working on the production.
Nice. Thanos broke through the space-time continuum.
Blew up. Just like lines out the door. You know, visitors flying in from Dallas and from Denver and from, you know.
Yo! Shout out to Mile High, baby! Let's fucking go!
You know, visitors flying in from Dallas and from Denver and
let's fucking go! Shout out Denver!
And yeah, people just responded incredibly well. We spent a bunch of time, like many months after, just trying to handle the crowds, like staffing up for it and getting people on payroll and getting HR up and running and getting, you know, just becoming a legitimate business. But as creatives, as artists, like we wanted to keep going, you know, like the house was a big success, but we wanted to do bigger projects in bigger cities.
Cut to 2021 and Meow Wolf decided to go back to their old idea.
Bro! I'd seen when they popped up a Meow Wolf in Denver, bro, and I didn't know what the hell that was. I was like, what the hell is a Meow Wolf, dude? Sounds kinda dumb, bro. But peeping this, I might have to get my little tuchus in there.
Of a grocery store, but this time do exactly what they wanted with it.
And we just opened Omega Mart for the third time in Las Vegas, Nevada. And that's a 5,000 square foot grocery store. And then, but that's not the entire project. It then opens up to like 30,000 square feet or something of exhibition space of like art and exploration and jungle gym and, you know, digital projections and all sorts of stuff. I mean, like we have like 200 products that you can actually buy in the grocery store. I mean, like we have like 200 products.
Look at this variety of soups. Of Camel's soups, bro. Is that like the cigarette brand? Bro, does this come with 5% nicotine? Dream of mushroom, barely barley, home style pigeon. That's some good eats. That is some implied chicken.
In the grocery store. There's a whole narrative around the company that owns Omega Mart. They're called Dramcorp. And, we really immerse people in an alternate reality, like a story universe that feels is real in a lot of ways.
And so, in February of 2021, Omega Mart opened up to the world in Area 15 of Las Vegas, Nevada, to immerse you in a world that no place has ever done before.
Yeah, we worked with an ad agency called Wyden and Kennedy. They do a lot of really
Could you imagine taking shrooms and trying to walk through this, bro? You'll be fighting for your life. You're gonna get lost. You're gonna have to shut it down, and the fire department's gonna have to come and search for you just to find you sobbing in a corner somewhere, dude, because you don't know where the hell you at, bro. You don't know what day of the week it is.
Called Wyden and Kennedy. They do a lot of really funny. They do all the Old Spice commercials. Like, they do a lot of really funny, tongue-in-cheek, subversive advertising, and they latched onto the project and produced a ton of billboards.
Dude, that's insane.
A ton of.
You could say that this drill is corny. Dude, I know. I'm hilarious. I know. You don't gotta tell me. Organic, golden, hot, buttered torque. It's getting me a little worked up, that statement there, bro.
Commercials, coupons and magazines, and we decided to push out Omega Mart to the public as if it's a real grocery store.
Hey, what's Omega Mart?
Huh? Omega Mart? What's Omega Mart?
Yeah, what is Omega Mart?
What's with all the questions? Howdy, I'm Willie Nelson. Omega Mart is just a totally normal supermarket in Las Vegas.
There's no way they got Willie! That's crazy.
I'm a celebrity you can trust. Howdy, partner. It's like we always say. Omega Mart. You have no idea what's in store for you.
That's kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
I-15 in Las Vegas, next to the Big Gorilla. Tickets on sale now.
There's a lot of people who are coming to Omega Mart.
Kind of horrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
That it's fake, and they don't know that there's more to it than just the grocery store. And I wish I was one of that. I wish I was one of those people. I wish I was had the opportunity to be as surprised, about it as they are.
When I first started looking into Omega Mart, I noticed quite a few people were just writing this off as an art installation whenever someone brought it up, and I feel that's a tad disrespectful. Not that art installations are bad, but it's like telling someone a film is just moving pictures, so therefore you shouldn't care about its story.
Dude, let them know.
Not only is Meow Wolf breaking norms by creating art that you can touch, climb, read, play, or basically do whatever you want with it, it's also got their employees to play as characters and help you immerse yourself in this world of this supermarket. There's even parts of the
she's got an agenda. She's trying to cause as much physical harm to the body of a person as she possibly can, dude. I'm telling you. She sets you up for failure, bro. You think she's leading you into another dimension? Nope. It's just a giant hole in the floor. And then you fall down into a well where you're trapped forever. And then she feeds you tattoo chicken out of a can every other day.
Yourself in this world of this supermarket.
She holds you captive.
Of the story that haven't been released yet.
See? I told you! Look!
There's even parts of the story that
it's one of her victims right there, bro. That's crazy.
Haven't been released yet, and it's up to the audience to find it themselves. And once they do, it'll cause a chain reaction where more parts of the story will be released.
Right now, there's a locked gate that's keeping people away. Right now.
What am I doing wrong, bro? Look at that guy.
There's a locked gate that's keeping people away from that material. And so, but at some point, we hope that people will unlock it, and then we can get to we can open up a new chapter of the story. But it's gonna be up to the user. It's gonna be up to the individual as to when that opens and when that new story is revealed. You know, we want as much of this to be user driven as possible.
So there's the option to find that story there right now. It is just
yeah. We love a Cloud King, bro. Let's go.
The option to find that story there
blowing
right now,
clouds.
when someone will find it and uncover it.
The story's there.
Let's fucking go.
Then, you know, there'll be
dude. Maybe there really is tobacco in the camel soup.
Different collaborative missions and tasks that will.
Why is this music so inspirational?
On the path.
I'm kind of sad.
You know, opening it and yeah, that's an important part of how we think about all of our exhibitions, is that they're new chapters to an ever evolving story world.
What the?
You know, and hopefully someday we start doing television and film and books and comic books, and the story universe starts to get filled in with a bunch of different types of media.
This isn't just something you experience and you have to keep it to yourself.
Media.
Whoa!
This isn't just something
I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. Okay, they zoomed down, and I seen a thing. And I'm still looking at the thing, and I thought it was a different thing. I'm not exactly sure what that thing is, but it resembles a different thing, and then I got a little freaked out, dude. I can't be the only one. And I know y'all see it too.
You experience and you have to keep it to yourself. Meow Wolf encourages you to share your experiences and talk about the story between you and your friends. They encourage people like the Carpetbagger to go in there and record what they find and share their thoughts and theories. I'm currently planning an RV tour across the United States, and in that journey, I'm wanting to visit Omega
just
Mart
casually
and House of Eternal Return to record what I find. And in that journey, I'm wanting to visit Omega Mart and House of Eternal Return to record what I find.
Oh, I thought you were talking about he's gone for eternity.
Otherwise known as Dad, and a few others. If anyone wants
the
to
hell's
help
that
fund
guy?
it, I'll be doing a subathon live on Twitch, where I plan to stream non-stop for at least a couple of weeks. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Shout out Inside a Mind. Love going inside of the mind of Inside a Mind and truly seeing what is inside the mind of Inside a Mind, dude. Not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be a little bit more dark. Thought this was gonna be a little bit more creepy. I thought there was some type of crazy wild backstory, dude. But it turns out that it's just a giant art performance. It's badass. It's fire. Definitely gonna waltz my booty up over there downtown Denver and go party in the Meow Wolf, dude. But this was definitely not the type of video I was expecting. Still enjoyed this.